Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sideline, we've got Allie LaForce. Now here's Johnson. Going inside. Strus grabs the miss. Something teammates love about DeMar DeRozan. He has that clutch gene in him, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he is fearless in those big moments. He remains steady, keeps his focus, and that makes him deadly against defenses that are scrambling to close out a game. Yeah, Giannis is a big man, one that can gobble up those boards and make you pay.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And Houston has possession. Here's West. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. That one goes. Count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that. Well, adding a little entertainment to that layup. Could you imagine if he missed it? Coach would have been all over him.
Here's West. Antetokounmpo. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Up and in on the layup.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Lifting off and hammering it down. Flag just springing off the floor.
Outside Strus. Offline with a three.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot, too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Here's West. And stolen by Bridges.
Not the best pass, guys, and the defense took full advantage.
From deep, Wembanyama drills it from deep. Wembanyama's got 7.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Strus. Stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Bridges. Back to Wembanyama. San Antonio moving the ball around.
2 minutes.
Now here's Johnson. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Clock is at 3. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Rockets ball.
Rockets trail by 6. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's West. Outside Strus. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's West. He's covered by Suggs. Shot clock at 2. Can they get it? And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Now Bridges. The 3. Giannis with the rebound. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for San Antonio?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
The three, Bridges nails it from beyond the arc.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Outside Strus. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's rebounded by Houston. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's West. And he knocks the jumper down.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And here's Flag outside. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Spurs out in front. They're up by... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
I'll tell you what, judging from that first period, you have to love what they're doing offensively.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
Williams misses. San Antonio leading by 11. And it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Pass to Shed. Here's Harper. It's stolen by Johnson. Inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Flag. Williams grabs the board. Rockets trail by 15.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Here's Harper. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Achua. Pass to Shed. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's Williams.
Their offense isn't helping them tonight. Too many missed opportunities.
Grimes with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. Porter looks it over. Shoots over Harper. Here's Diabate. Here's Murray Boyles. San Antonio moving the ball around. Goes up again. And the shot falls short that time.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Pass to Shed. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
On the take, and Williams punches it home.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
To the paint. Here's Diabate to the inside. Outside Porter. Pass to Diabate. Over Williams. The shot by Diabate, no good. Rockets trail by 14. Here's Harper. Rebounded by the Spurs. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the second of a two-game stretch at home. Achua with a steal. Here's Harper. Down low. Achua with the dunk.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Pass to Diabate. Outside Porter. Diabate's shot is good. Diabate's got his first basket of the night.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some life.
And there's a call on Quentin Grimes. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the Rockets now. It's a 14-point game. Takes it inside. Here's Harper. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And getting where he wants to go, Harper's drive can be so sudden.
Johnson inside. Out to Bridges. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Achua with the rebound. Rockets trail by 12. Here's Shed. No points so far. Pass to Achua. Williams up top. And so the San Antonio Spurs going into the break up 12. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Rockets trail by 12. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Wembanyama, the open look. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Wembanyama's got 11.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back to you.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Dort with a steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Castle misses.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
West. Rebound by San Antonio. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Suggs. San Antonio moving the ball around. Outside Johnson. 5 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. And that one's good. Flag.
Yeah, once Flag gets the ball in there, it's pretty much a done deal.
He shoots. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. West has got 6 points. Wembanyama screen. For 3, Bridges. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
Here's West. Great D that time from Suggs. San Antonio leading by 15. To the middle. Stolen by Strus. Out on his own on the break. West misses.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
To the inside. Pass the flag. Now here's Johnson. It's good. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And more than his raw talent, Flag's intelligence on the court made him such a coveted prospect.
And here's Strus. And another miss by Houston.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Oh, showtime. Flag going up to get it.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Pass the flag. Launches it. It's hauled in by Houston. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Here's Harper. 40 seconds left in the third. Here's Wiseman. Misses from short range.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Diabate. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 19.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line. Yeah, good pass by Harper. Unselfish. Always keeps his eyes up.
Porter with it. Shoots over Harper. The putback. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Spurs leading by 17. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Derek Jones. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Clock at 6. Harper. Here's Jones. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Suggs. Spurs lead by 18. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. So for the Rockets. Rockets trail by 20. Here's West. Pass to Strus. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Covered by Wembanyama. From deep, Strus. Rebound by San Antonio.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Here's Flag. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Pass to West. To the paint.
Yeah, no matter how you slice it, Giannis is a force on the floor. Power, the scoring, the rebounding, the defense. He gives you everything.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA's certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
Right wing. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
What a block. You have to admire Giannis's willingness to challenge shots at the rim.
Here's Porter. And a miss there off the inbound.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Shows the ability to read and react by finding an open teammate up court.
Ball stolen. Deflects the pass. Here's Diabate. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
Entering the league, Porter Jr. was a scoring guard type, but he's morphed into more of a ball handler. Very impressive.
The three is in.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Puts it up. Oh, he missed the jumper. Rockets trail by 15. Now Antetokounmpo. Outside Dort. Here's West. Shot clock at 5.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First team foul.
Spurs lead by 15.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Porter fires. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Porter with the steal. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes had passed here in the fourth. And he slams it down.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Spurs.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game. Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Porter with the steal. Here's the teardrop.
And the attacking mentality from Porter Jr. being rewarded for going up strong inside with the whistle.
That free throw no good.
Porter Jr. shooting 2.
And he sinks the second. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Antetokounmpo. Off on the layup. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
And here are the Rockets now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And so Porter will bring it up for San Antonio. They led the game at 1 point by 20. see the Spurs taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks.
Make a few bands and switch tribes, they switch sides. Flip scripts like B-sides. Who these guys? Only thing switching on me is thick thighs. I been did the then I did the clown face. Took them to the swamp meet. That was on a Saturday. Mud on the Prada boot, and that was on a bad day. I'm the hardest rapper this show training tape. Step up in this, that look too fly. Cop the Dior on Ventura. Took a midnight swim in my Jula. Hating clogged by Madura. I showed the my pen, then I schooled her. Shot a essay them in my Chula. Dolce the Don, Dolce the Dean, Dolce Supreme, the Swampura.
Hey, Echo, turn it up!
Hey, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 yeah. Tell me what we on, I'm on the same. I plan for cuz ain't nice, I hate them. Yeah. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the very payment. Say she don't around with she think you gon' me for free, what you with. When all the smoke like a hold on, brother, chase them. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. The game over, dropping bangers with no hooks. And free my brother Leak, I hate I'm putting money again. Yeah. If you ain't never calm down, I know, so I approached her with my palm out. Was on that she in the county ring song. Yeah, risk taker, beat they block with 50 on it. Hey, Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it. I'm just on it. Not no fool man without no who got little cousin, don't slide but won't. I get that when this can't seem to shake them clips of horror. Folks told me pull up to AZ, he got the for us. Stop viding on your war stories, be a hey, another we need some more. We up the most, you know that been a score. 2-1. Yeah. Brother, tell me what we on, I'm on the same. I plan for cuz ain't nice, but I hate them. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the very payment. Say she don't around with think you gon' me for free, what you with. When all the smoke like a hold on, brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. Game over, dropping bangers with no hooks. And free my brother Leak, I hate I'm putting money again. If you ain't never calm down. I know, so I approached her with my palm out. Was on that she in the county ring song. Yeah, risk taker, beat they block with 50 on it. Yeah, Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it.
It's the remix, son. Can it be? Act like you know. Check it. Yo, check what happened out of state. Cash route, flying at a fast rate. Kept my hand clutched, I'm falling in. Sport plus, I baggy jeans, wallaby cloths, pretty woman. I hung around the big town bosses, illegal forces, exchange thoughts, showing love to all my sources. Spades try to bag me like Cagney and Lacey. Chef had that Stacy slipping in Macy's. I doze off, catch a flashback on how I got trapped and got like Pepsi in a mall flick. I got stumbling, holding my neck to the guard's rest. Colored my guess. Can it be you out of state? Try to me. I should have stayed in Job Corps, and now I'm an outlaw. Breaking to the dedicated to the gods and the earth. Dedicated to babies who came feet first. Dedicated to up north and downstate. Dedicated to rich. Dedicated to projects with black kids. Dedicated to men who built pyramids. Word up, what the yo? We taking you on another chamber. Word up, son. You know how we be on it. It's real. Show these crabs how to rhyme, man. I niggas time to bless them. Word up. First yo. It started off on the island. Wailing, old folks scream, stop the playing up. For what, see? Back in the days, pays in mad ways. Sporting Tommy Hill with caves, 360 waves. And no searching for loose ends. Now flex 300 bins, mad tens with mad diamonds. Now that's the life of the good life. Sometimes that tripe, I paid the price throughout my hood life. Remember, I got, now that's in the past, kid, God forbid. But now I'm all about G-notes, no time for. I wash my mouth out with soap and got my act together. Low sweaters and better and fat leather, so whatever, bring it on. Can it be that it was all so simple? Material stacked up. Can it be that it was all so simple? Real. Can it be that it was all so simple? Meditating on life. Can it be that it was all so simple? Go. Can it be that it was all? Word up, y'all. Crazy fly, dedication to my people. Word up. Peace to all my brothers that I ain't gonna see no more. Peace to brothers on the island up north. Word up. Straight up. I love you, boy. Show 'em like that. Word up. Peace to man, woman, and child. Word up. Covered, baby. Project here for you. Projects, peoples, one love.